Executive engagement has never been easy, but under COVID, it's harder than ever because executive priorities are changing so quickly, and every initiative and investment is being scrutinized and reprioritized, as they probably should be under a crisis of this magnitude. So in the past 30 days, our editorial team has read through 300 or more earnings calls and delved into what the CEOs and CFOs of some of the largest, best-known companies in the world, what they're saying about how COVID is impacting their business and how they're responding and managing through this crisis. And because we have the benefit of looking across all these companies, we thought we would bring some of this insight to you in hopes that it would help you navigate the crisis in your business with your customers. So, this matrix summarizes trending executive priorities right now. 2 months ago, the 2 center columns about COVID did not exist. That means that in just 60 days, COVID-19 related initiatives are threatening to eclipse everything. And the 3rd column, COVID-19 restart and recovery, that only popped up in the past week. That's how quickly things are changing. So companies went from shifting to work from home to restart and recovery in a very short period of time. And some of the topics that we're hearing them discuss right now is whether work from home makes sense to be permanent for some of these companies, or how they can convert their short-term opportunistic COVID business to long-term permanent customers, or how to transform their go-to-market strategies for our new, mostly digital, mostly virtual world. Now, all this rapid change might lead you to believe that CEOs are throwing out their playbooks and their strategies and starting over. And while that might be true in some cases, what we're seeing in our research is that CEOs are really staying the course for now. So, in fact, they're aggressively investing in acquisitions and supply chain initiatives and other digital transformation initiatives. They're even talking about how they can grab market share in this crisis. So while they might still be laying off people and cutting costs, which most companies are, they still got their eye on the long term, and they're still thinking about growth. But you need to proceed with caution. You can't assume that every company is facing the same challenges, even companies that are in the same industry, because they might be in a different place in their COVID journey. And we have identified 2 variables that seem to make a difference in how companies are coping with this crisis and how well they're doing. So first of all, where a company is in their digital transformation journey has a lot to do with how quickly they're able to adapt and get back to business. Extreme agility is the mandate, and the companies that are more digitally agile are able to respond and adapt faster. Secondly, the creativity and boldness and courage of the leadership team seems to make a difference, and how well that leadership team collaborates, and how many members of that team have been through this and led through this type of a crisis before, such as in the 08 or 09 recession. We're seeing that those companies seem to be adapting faster. And so as a marketer, how can you add value during this crisis? Well, as traditional forms of executive engagement, like events, disappear, you can fill the gap by bringing this type of account-based insight to your account teams, because everything is changing so quickly. They will appreciate it. As well as creative ideas for how you can help your customers successfully navigate this crisis and engage them. So we will be reading many more earnings calls, and we hope that you will tune in again for more insight like this. We look forward to bringing it to you, and I hope you will send us your questions and your feedback. Thank you.